is your English teacher YouTube channel, and this is lesson number 2. In the last lesson, you have seen the alphabet, the capital letters and the small letters. درسنا في الحصة السابقة كيفية نطق الحروف 26. في حصة اليوم الدرس الثاني سوف نرى طريقة الكتابة لكي لا تخطئ في كتابة الحروف سواء الكبيرة أو الصغيرة منها. So let's start writing from the first letter, which is A, to the last letter, which is Z. So those are the lines that you found in your copybook. We have this is the first line. This is the second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this is how to write the capital letter A. We start from the first line to the fourth one. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you and here. The small letter A, like this. 1, 2. Like this. Okay? Let's go to letter B. Capital letter B, like this. The small letter B, like this. From the second line, this is number 1. So, from the second line to the fourth one, and then to the first one again, down to the first one, and then to the second one. This is capital letter B, small letter B. Capital letter C. This is the fourth line because we are going to start from the fourth line, like this, to the first one. This is capital letter C. You could write it with another way, which is like this. This is also capital letter C. Let's write the small letter C. It's like this, and it's easy. D now, capital letter D, from the fourth line to the first one. This is D. Now the small letter D, like this. From the second line to the first one, and then to the third one, and then down. Capital letter E. This is the first way to write capital letter E. It's so simple, بسيطة وواضحة. We have another way to write the capital letter E, which is this. The small letter E, like this. Okay, this is the small E. Now, let's explain something. نشرح شيء. إذا كنت تكتب بالطريقة المنفصلة تستخدم هذه الإي، المتصلة تستخدم هذه الإي. F now, capital letter F. This is F, capital letter. You have another way to write it, like this. الطريقة المنفصلة في الكتابة، الطريقة المتصلة في الكتابة. وفي الحلقة القادمة سنبدأ كتابة جمل وتعلم طريقة كتابة الكلمات، وسوف تلحظ الفرق بينهما. The small letter F, we need 2 lines here. This is the F. So from the first line to the fourth one and down to the third one. Letter number 7 is G. G. So we write the capital letter G like this. This is G. And this is the small letter G. We need another 2 lines. So you start from the second line here and write like this, like an A, okay? and then you go down to the second line and up to the first line again. Letter number 8 is H. So the capital letter H is like this. This is the capital letter. It's easy, okay? 3 strokes. The first stroke, the second one, and the third one. Just like this. The small letter H is like this. So this is the second line, this is the first line, and this is the fourth one. From the second one, ركزوا معايا من السطر الثاني to the fourth one here. Then from the second one to the first one. This is the H. Letter number 9 is I. This is the capital letter I. So from the fourth line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do like this. This is I. Too simple. Now the small letter I is like this. Easy. سهل جدا. Now number 10. So I, J. This is the capital letter J. Like this. It's like this. The small letter J is like this. So let's draw 2 lines down, and this is the small letter G. Now letter K. So it's so easy. 3 strokes. What is a stroke? عصا. So this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 strokes. Now the small letter, this is the capital letter. The small letter is like this, just like the H, and we add this small round here. This is the K. Now the L. So the capital letter L is like this, 2 strokes. This is stroke number 1 and this is 2. Okay, this is the capital letter L. Now the small letter. We start from the second line like this. Letter M. How to write the capital letter M? It's like this. This is capital letter M. Let's make it more clear. Like this. Now the small letter M. You could write it in 2 ways. You could write it like this. And the second way like this. إذا كنت من النوع الذي يكتب كتابة متصلة ستستخدم M هذه، وإذا كنت من النوع الذي يكتب الكتابة المنفصلة ستستخدم M هذه. Now the letter N. It's similar to M. So this is the capital letter N. Let's make it clear. As you see, all the capital letters goes up to the third line here, or the fourth one, sorry. جميع الحروف الكبيرة تبدأ من السطر رقم 1 إلى السطر الرابع. 1 2 3 4 جميعها تصعد إلى السطر هذا لكي لا يكون هناك اختلاف. This is the capital letter N. Let's write the small letter N. This is the first way and this is the second way. إذا كنت تكتب بالطريقة المتصلة تستخدم هذه، المنفصلة هذه. Now letter O. Capital letter O is like this. The small one is like this. It's so easy. P now, the capital letter P is like this. The small letter P, you have two ways to write it. You could write it like this, P, or like this. الكتابة المنفصلة تستخدم ال P هذه، والكتابة المتصلة تستخدم ال P هذه. The capital letter Q. This is how we write it. This is the Q letter. Now, the small letter Q, it's like this. And we draw two lines to go down. So, the capital letter, without S, it's not plural, of course, goes to the fourth line. The small letter goes to the second line and goes down to the second one also. This is Q. R now, the capital letter R, like this. This is the R. The small letter R, you have two ways to write it. الكتابة المتصلة نستخدم this R, and for the separated one, الكتابة المنفصلة نستخدم هذه ال R. Capital letter S. This is how to write capital letter S. And this is how to write the small letter S. You have two ways. This is the first one, and this is the second one. الكتابة المتصلة تستخدم هذه الأس، والكتابة المنفصلة تستخدم هذه الأس. Capital letter T now. You write it like this. There's another way to write the capital letter T, which is this one. You write it like this. Capital letter T. Way number one, way number two. The small T now is like this. Capital letter U, like this. This is the U. The small letter U, like this. Too simple, because it is the same way of writing, but the capital one is big and the small letter is small. Now the V. The V capital letter is like this. The small one, you could write it in both ways. You could write it like this or like this, which is similar to this one. Okay? الكتابة المتصلة تستخدم هذه الفي، الكتابة المنفصلة تستخدم هذه. The capital letter W is like this. Like this. The small letter like this. And you could write it this way. Both are correct. W, X now. This is the capital letter X. And this is the small letter X. You have another way of writing the X, which is like this. الطريقة المنفصلة تكتب بهذه الإكس، والطريقة المتصلة بهذه. Capital letter Y is like this. It seems like a word because in English we have a word Y. This is the word Y, and it's a question. And this is the letter Y, okay? Y is in Arabic لماذا, okay? Why? And this is the letter Y, the capital letter Y. Now we are going to write the small letter Y. We start from line number 1 to line 2, and then down to the second line, like this. Up to the second one, and down here to the third one. Down to the third one. This is the capital letter Y, and this is the small letter. Now the last letter, which is Z. The capital letter Z is like this. This is Z. Or you could write it with another way, simple like this. Okay? The small letter now, you have two ways to write it also. You have this one or this one. Down to the third line. Here. From the first line to the second and down to the third line. We have finished this video. I hope you will write better now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video, inshallah, in the next lesson. Goodbye.